Cage fighters are becoming the new stars of the fight game, and I want to know what it's all about. So I'm heading up to Huddersfield to spend a few days with two of the toughest in the country.
I am the best lightweight in the country!
Not only do they share a love for a battle, they share a birthday. In fact, they were born only 22 minutes apart. They're twins, Dave and Ian Butlin.
I want to go to Huddersfield.
As they started telling me more about themselves, I discovered that being minor celebrities and local faces in Huddersfield means everyone wants to have a pop at them.
Fighting civilians, we call them civilians, people that aren't trained to fight what you'd call the hardest guy in the pub. Basically like shooting fish in a barrel, that's not even sport.
I feel that because Dave can't fight, he's got Ian doing his fighting for him.
Dig deep, everything you've got.
But Ian isn't the only one who fights for Dave. I've come to Quantum Gym where he coaches up-and-coming fighters. Dave is a highly respected coach and was selected to take charge of the England mixed martial arts team, which consists of 5 fighters in different weight classes. Ian is the lightweight. Before he began cage fighting professionally, Ian was a boxer with an impressive record, winning many local and international titles. But they both fell in love with cage fighting when they saw the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or the UFC, a no-holds-barred form of fighting with very few rules. It emerged from the States in the 90s and suited the Butlin twins to a T.
So we watched the Ultimate Fighting Championship and it's like everything together. I thought, well, this is fucking perfect. So we then used to get people around to our garage on a Friday night. All the kids in the area just used to fight each other.
Used to whack each other and
until one person gave up.
Until one person quit.
To get some idea of what it's like, I'm going to give it a bash, starting off with this Dyer.
Keep working, keep working.
Go to the bungee.
I've only just started, and already my whole body is in absolute agony.
Good. Come on, keep working.
This is not your average training program. It was created by a Royal Marine, and it's designed to sort the men from the boys.
Come on, keep working. Go on, push it.
Fuck that.
You don't build them the same down south.
I've only done one circuit, but that was enough for me. Oh man, fucking hell. That was fucking proper hard. On me rabbit, on me game. Oh man. It's embarrassing, man. And that wasn't even like fucking 1% of what they put in there, and that's just fucked me. I'll give up smoking and boozing, that's what I've got to do. Not nice when you've got a bit of rabbit coming out your fucking nose, I'll tell you that now. Ian is the less disciplined twin, and it wasn't long before his love of fighting got out of control. When he was 16 years old, he was convicted of being involved in a fight with a fellow pupil who was stabbed with a knife. Ian was sent to a young offenders institution for 3 months, and Dave was asked to leave the school in case he intimidated a witness.
I was absent with the headmaster's permission so as not to intimidate witnesses.
Obviously it must have been bad for you, but just having him not around, not being able to, look out for him.
Kind of strange. Helpless.
I can tell that this had a big effect on the boys. I can only imagine what it must have been like to be separated for the first time in 16 years.
We are very close, so it's hard to be put away from my brother for so long.
I wouldn't want it to happen again. I wouldn't want it to be took away where we were in that situation again.
So what we're going to do today?
Right,
we're going to have a nice day just laying in a hammock.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. We're just going to go up to these. There's a few stairs that I run up and down.
There's a few stairs you run up and down. Right,
okay,
like let's fucking do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Come in, boy. A couple of stairs. That doesn't sound too bad. But we are talking about something that Rocky might want to swerve. The 220 steps, which Ian goes up and down 12 times, are all about training him mentally.
Got to hit every single step. I think there's about 220. So we've got to hit every step from right at the bottom all the way up.
So I love the idea of this prehistoric fucking train.
It's nice. This is
old school, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like Rocky shit.
Don't cost fuck all.
Nah.
But yet you're doing, you know, as much.
And it's nice for me to get out of the gym and do something.
Right, let's walk down then first. Do you jog down or do you walk?
Nah, we walked down the first time.
Thank fuck for that.
Walking
down these steps is hard enough. I'm not looking forward to running back up them. This is the start.
This is the start.
Oh. Fucking hell.
You cool?
Right, go on, kid.
We can do this. We can do this. Let's go.
Go on, crack on. I'm up your arse. My legs are burning. They feel like they're on fire. Fuck. I thought I'd reach the top, but I'm only halfway. Fucking hell. I can't fucking do it. I can't get up there. I can't do it. Fucking hell.
Tough on the old thighs.
It's the legs, isn't it?
The legs.
Fucking hell.
So this is not so much cardio as legs.
It's all there, isn't it?
All in your thighs, yeah. It's a fucking, it's like an endurance test.
If I started it, I thought...
Have to get back down, do another.
Crack on, kid. You do. I started it. I thought... This ain't that bad. It's a piece of piss. Oh, fucking hell. That was pain. That was pain. Yeah, I can't deal with it, you know, mentally, obviously, I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Off he goes again. It's torture, it's like torturing yourself. So you can give up whenever you want, you can stop whenever you want, you ain't got a gun to your head, there's no one forcing you to do it, this is off his own bat. And you can tell he's in fucking pain. But to be fair, if you can do that 12 times, you get in the ring, you're going to feel invincible. There's nothing you're going to fear. Now I've got a fear of heights too, so Ian wants me to experience what he went through. So I'm going to try and jump off a 10-metre platform. I'm introduced to Ian's friend, Les Allen, who's been helping him to conquer his fear of heights.
Danny Dyer, Les Allen.
Pleasure to meet you, brother. Pleasure, man. I'm ready for this, I think.
Yeah?
Nah, because no. That was ridiculous. The nerves are starting to kick in now, but I've come this far and I can't back down. As soon as I see it, I knew exactly how Ian felt.
No way.
The boys are going to ease me into it by starting me off on the 5-metre board. That wasn't too bad, but I'm not feeling as confident about the 10-metre board.
So you're just going to go off?
No, I mean, my way is flipping forward or anything like that.
Nah, you'll be all right. Just stay looking forward like that. You're going to be totally fine.
I'm going. You go, kid. Yeah. I'm absolutely bricking it. I'll do it, I will do it, I will do it.
For each your own, for every man a religion.
Fucking hell. Oh, done it, fucking done it, yes.
Good work, that's fucking good.
Oh,
First goal, straight off 10,
man.
conquer the fear.
Conquer the fear there, man.
Yeah, that's something else we've achieved.
I can see why Ian wanted to overcome his fears. Now that I've conquered my own, I feel invincible.
Listen, you know, this is all it is. It's your brain just going, you know...
With everything like this, it's just mental.
brain,
It's mental, like I said, running up them stairs, getting in that cage, everything, it's all in your head. It's just having that mental strength. We did it.
It is a nice feeling to feel I've done it. I mean, there was a moment when I just thought I can't do it. I can't actually physically bring myself to do it. Anyway, on a lighter note, I thought I'd bring my little pink number out today. You know what I mean? See, it's all a myth, all this Danny Dyer hard man bollocks. And I'm a very feminine fucking fella.
Perfectly matched in size, Ian couldn't ask for a better sparring partner.
Regards sparring, it's ideal with us being pretty much equal size.
Fucking hell. How hard will Dave push his brother?
If we're going to be really honest about it, Dave doesn't drink and lives a clean lifestyle. Whereas I party between my fights. So Dave's physically in good condition all year round, whereas you can catch me on an off day.
Ian says he's the best lightweight in the country, but I'm not sure if he's even the best lightweight in his family.
I think Dave's a stronger, better fighter, yeah.
Get hold of that.
Do you remember this one now?
Yeah, I remember it now.
Good to see the banter between you and all, because it's obviously a little banter.
Yeah, while we're whacking
little
each
wink,
other.
little wink, little smile. No, it's good. It's a cheeky one there.
I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee said never take your eyes off your opponent. Even when you're talking to Danny Dyer.
Ian has got another chance to prove that he can do it. He's back in the gym and training hard for the next fight. Dave, as usual, is right by his side, driving him on.
Keep fighting! Keep fighting!
It's been a unique journey into two very different minds. The childhood battles have been left behind, and now one twin fights for the other around the world. But the psychological struggle between them will rage on forever.
I'm on my way to meet a guy named Mo Teague.
Drop the knife, drop the fucking knife.
Mo's speciality is killing people with his bare hands.
You fucking want it?
His experiences on the battlefield have shaped him into one of Britain's most dangerous men.
My mission is to try and get inside this guy's head, which means I'm going to have to spend a couple of days with him. I'll be honest with you, I mean, I don't know how this guy's going to be.
I've got to admit, I'm surprised to see Mo living in such a nice and homely place. This home is about as far away from the horrors of war as you can get.
So let's have a little look around here, Mo. Yeah, is that all right, son?
Yeah, sure.
But then I noticed something on the shelf that doesn't look like your normal household ornament.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah,
I've never actually tested it to see as to whether it's...
Don't wind me up. What do you mean?
Well, I've never actually pulled the pin and found out. I mean, I know there's a fuse in there, so I've never actually... Should we let it off in the garden or something?
Nah, you're all right. Can I feel it?
Yeah, it's a heavy piece of kit, isn't it?
I can't stress to you how heavy it is. It's like... That is just death. How many people could that iron out?
Oh, a few. Yeah, a few.
So you just have that sitting up there like that, just...
It's an ornament.
Up next to a
Apparently.
picture of... what's going on up here?
Oh, that's my youngest. Taking her... Yeah, a bit of a contrast there.
A bit of a mad area to put it in, I would have
Yeah.
thought, you know?
Yeah. They're artillery spotters binoculars, so they use that grid to work out ranges and deflections and things like that.
Wow, it's really clear, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, it's a quality pair of these,
Yeah,
isn't it?
they're really nice. But I took them off the guy I killed.
This guy that you killed?
I killed him, yeah.
I've got no idea what I'm in for. All I know so far is that he's killed people in battle, but that was in a war. This is a bar, which is usually somewhere I feel quite relaxed in, but not today.
So, okay, so you...
So imagine it's all kicked off, you're having a go at me.
So I come into you like that, oh, fuck me. All right, okay, yeah. So I said, all right, yeah. Caught me right in the heart then.
Yeah.
No, that's a powerful tool, that, though, isn't it?
Your elbows are, yeah, that's...
So what, so just do it slowly, you ain't got to hurt me, all right?
Now, once I get in here, okay, I can reach in, boom, headbutt.
Yep, gotcha.
There's your eye rip your eye out. Okay, you relaxed?
Well, a bit.
So I've headbutt, I flick you in the eye, boom, catch you here like this.
Fuck. Fucking hell. Right, I think some other can do this demonstration. Oh, that was a shock to the system, that was. No, that rattled me head.
I must admit I didn't expect that. This guy's using real violence on me. This isn't like a film where punches get pulled. I'm half tempted to walk out, but I don't want to lose face. So I agreed to another demonstration, even though I don't feel 100% safe.
Close your mouth, clench your teeth.
Now, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to give you a tap, just
right,
from
good.
here. I'm not going to pull my hand back or anything like that. Just relax. No, relax. Just relax.
You did knock me spark out. For fuck's sake, Mo, slow down. Fucking hell. Right, well, that shook me. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
Fucking sweating and everything now.
Mo just punched me hard in the jaw and it really hurt. It feels like he's daring me to have a go at him. There's no more Mr. Nice Guy. He's switched to dangerous mode. Feeling brave thanks to the booze, I asked Joanne what she did to cause her dad such grief.
Well, I got in with the wrong crowd and started taking drugs and going out and, you know, all that. And then when you're in that crowd, you meet the wrong sort of man, don't you? And I met the wrong sort of man.
Okay.
She explains how the man she married made her life a living hell. His violent and controlling ways verged on the psychotic. But surely he must have been scared of Mo.
Not at all, and I think that as far as he was concerned, it was kind of like sticking two fingers up at my dad.
I think the first time I met him, she had a black eye, and it was, you know, it was the same old. Oh, it was the same old rough play. We were mucking around, that sort of thing. So, you know, I'm expected then to react in type. In other words, you know, kind of go charging in there, fist flailing and everything else.
But then you immediately lose your daughter.
Exactly. So, you know, I see things in terms of a long game. You have to play the long game.
Of course, of course.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. I mean,
listen to him. Mo, say what you got to say now, and if you don't, you know, we can take it out.
We were 50. He was 15 minutes away from being shot.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it went that far. We had somebody to do the business.
Yes.
I'm shocked by this. I have two daughters and I can understand Mo's strategy, but shooting your own son-in-law. I'm reminded how ruthless this man can be when it comes to hurting people. I feel I really bonded with him last night, but when he spoke of how close he came to having his son-in-law shot, I realised that there was a lot more to learn. So I asked him if he's ever had any involvement with the criminal underworld.
I did hang out with a criminal gang and I used to look after all their guns for them. And then when they had to go and do a job, we'd come and get the guns.
So you'd stash the guns?
Yep.
You like the idea of that?
Yeah, I can't lie.
After returning from the Gulf War in 1991, he started to fall into a life of crime.
I got involved then in that lifestyle and I just thought I'll have some of that, you know what I mean? I'll get involved in that because I thought it was glamorous. And
glamour, glitter, you know, and all that bollocks.
It was all the lingo and it was all new and it was the adrenaline. I was doing something that I knew was naughty.
Mo was out of the war zone but found he needed something to replace the adrenaline rush of battle. This meant he became a menace to society.
We got stopped about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd had a drink and I was driving the car and the police pulled me over and I don't know why, but I chinned the copper. So
you got no idea why, you just thought, right, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it, so I chinned him, legged it. I didn't know the area very well, so I'm running towards the police station. It's a bit like, then all of a sudden the fucking Keystone cops come charging down.
Yeah, no.
Give me a right good hiding.
You got a clump out of it, yeah, you chin a copper, mate, you're banging
That's
trouble.
it. Yeah.
I'm still getting my head around the thought of Mo laying out a policeman, but then he drops a bombshell.
While all this was happening, I'd come back from Iraq and I was working, I was basically, to all intents and purposes, a royal photographer. Any occasion where the army were involved with the royal family, which is probably about once a week in London, I was going over and taking, I was in close proximity with the royal family, behind the scenes, with the Queen and Princess Diana, yeah. So
So very close to him at the time. I mean, you know, you
just like we are now, you know. Just yeah, absolutely. Just taking photographs of the royal family every week. Then I was hanging out with these criminals.
So a lot on the brain then, Mo. A lot going on. A lot to juggle.
I lost the plot a little bit.
Oh, you want some, Mo? I'll kill you. Hey?
How you doing?
How are you?
Come on in, mate.
Oh, you got some get-up on there, Mo.
Oh, yeah, not half.
You've got some get-up on. He's got some get-up on.
And guess what's coming next?
Oh, no, Mo. What's coming next, mate? As long as I ain't going to get punched in the mouth again.
Let me just see that I've got the right size for you.
Oh, no. What we got going on here, Mo?
Here we go.
OK, Mo. So we're not going to just be sitting out in your garden?
No, mate. We're going to take a little walk in the country. We're going to do a little bit of a walk in the country.
Right, OK. This is my get-up, is it?
This is your get-up.
So I'll get this gear on. And then
Get the gear on and then we'll take it from there.
And then we're going to go on a little bit of a mission, are we?
We're going to go on a mission, yeah.
Right, let's chuck this bit of clobber on then. No looking at me arse and all.
To get the full behind enemy lines experience, Mo wants to teach me one of the basics, how to kill with your bare hands.
I want to show you how to take out a sentry, OK? We've got no weapons, no knife. You can pick up a rock, land it around the back of the head with that.
A bit messy though, that, Mo, is it?
A little bit messy.
The victim is another one of Mo's martial arts students. If Mo doesn't actually kill the guy doing this demo, then I've got a feeling I'll be seeing him later in the woods.
You don't look directly at him. And we just come in like this. We're looking just in his back, but not looking directly at him, OK?
Any reason for that? Why?
Well, because people can sense when they're being... You ever get that feeling, I'm being watched?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay.
Whether you believe in that or not, but
right,
that's the way we teach it, all right? So you scrim that like this, OK? So you hold it, so it's going to go around. You're looking down, you're going to sneak up to him, OK, nice and quiet. And basically this goes over his head, this way, so it goes around under his chin. You twist it like this, and you snap him down this way. Once he's down like this, you put your knee on him like this, you chop him like this. Right on that neck.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's a goner. Tell me stop. Right behind me. Yeah, have a look behind.
Mo gives the order to take out the enemy scout. I was half expecting this, but now I've got to actually do it.
You know what it is, Mo? I don't think I can do this.
Fuck off.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, right?
Come on, you can do it.
No, I've just had a little moment. I was over there.
No, you're all right.
I was taking my strides off.
Come on.
Right, and I was unravelling the cling film.
And?
And I thought, I can't be fucking ponying in a bit of cling film.
Why
Listen,
not?
if I was in a proper war situation, I would do it, and I totally understand what you're doing here because you're trying to give me an insight into what it would be like. I don't think I can have a shit in a bit of cling film.
You could if you tried.
No, but I can't do it, mate. I feel embarrassed because you took time out to take me out. You know, you got all the gear for me, but I can't fucking bring myself to do it.
In Britain, the rate of suicide and the number of war veterans going to prison is on the increase because men like Mo T come back home from the war zone and realise they've got another battle to fight in Civvy Street. This time it's a battle to keep their sanity. I think that Mo is winning his personal war. Through his martial arts, he's found a way of channeling his violence into a controlled discipline. Mo Teague is a lovely fella, and I warm to him and his family. It feels like I've made a new friend. I think he's mostly happy with his life, but a part of Mo will always remain just like the live grenade he keeps in his living room. A dangerous weapon that you won't want to be too close to if it goes off. I'm in the Midlands on my way to meet a vicious cage fighter. His name is Barrington Patterson, also known as Baz.
Weighing in at 110 kilograms. He is from Coventry. Let's hear it for Barrington Patterson!
Cage fighting is a no-holds-barred mix of martial arts. It's brutal, bloody, and a very big business, with more than 300 million fans around the globe. Black belts and fancy moves are no match for the sheer ferocity of this new breed of fighters. Barrington has fought from Russia to Rio and from Hawaii to Holland, but for him, it's not about the belts, the money, or the fame. It's all about the fight. But the time has now come to give it all up, and Barrington is in training for the biggest fight of his career, his last. But he's got a hunger for winning, so he'll treat it as if it's his first. Barrington has brought me to one of the gyms he trains at to show me his moves.
Well, me and Baz are going to have a right tear up now. No, it's been on the cards for a couple of years. You know, I'm popping my pants, to be honest with you. Nice.
Today's lesson is in grappling, aka ground and pound. It's where you get your opponent to the ground and pound the life out of them.
You get on your fours like this.
So you're going to show me a bit of grappling?
Yeah.
So I'll go like that.
So you're grappling like
yeah.
So that, yeah. He's just
all that cake, mate.
Working each other like this.
What you're trying to do is get him in the mad around the neck, innit?
I'm trying to get
the size of it.
Yeah.
Fucking right on the calf, that is. Fuck, man.
Cool.
Oh.
Look at his centre there.
So
the guy's on him, like...
Yeah, I've
on top of
seen
him.
this.
Yeah. The guy's flat so he can't move then. Then you can bash him. And you come on there, right underneath his nose there.
Yeah.
Tapping that.
Fucking hell. So basically, that's... You want to,
basically,
I would say there, you ain't really got to work on it too much, really.
No, there is a lot to work on.
Yeah.
Especially, like, sorry, if you're standing up.
Yeah.
Well, you get everything that starts from standing up from there. Yeah. So you can have a go there.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Then do I from there.
Today, he'll be going up against Mark Goddard. Mark is a true professional fighter, about to break into the UFC circuit. They're the same weight, but Mark is 10 years younger, so no doubt he'll give Barrington a good workout.
I'm just excited, really. There's a nice little bit of tension in the air, and I just want to see it go. You know? And if they both keep getting leery, I'll jump in the cage and I'll knock the pair of them out.
His girlfriend Lucy has come along to watch with her daughter Mia and Barrington's son, Kai. They're not fighting at full power because neither of them want to get hurt, but it's still an essential part of training for Barrington in the lead-up to his big fight. Grappling is one of Mark's specialities, so he's the perfect sparring partner for Barrington.
Go on, Abbas. Yeah, it's quite a bit more lively than what I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you. You know, he's got his retirement fight coming up, so he couldn't, you know, he didn't want to go full throttle, but you just get a sense. Just imagine that man running towards you, you know what I mean? It's powerful stuff, you know.
As his last fight approaches, Barrington has decided that he wants to give something back by using his skills to train up-and-coming fighters.
I do a lot of teaching. I help a lot in my kickboxing club, and I have a lot of one-to-one personal lessons myself. What I do, you know, like winning, and it's nice going to like our tournaments, whatever, crowd tournaments, and helping the kids out, and it makes me feel a lot better. I feel nice and proud, knowing that I've helped that person to get that trophy to show his mum and dad, and it's nice to get another Barrington, another up-and-coming guy, doing the things that I used to do.
Barrington's come to see one of the fighters he's training, 20-year-old Danny Hudson. It's his first professional bout, and he's sounding confident.
Very glad Barrington could be here to watch it tonight. I'm planning to go out there and knock the guy out, you know, do what Barrington's taught me quite well.
It's been a high standard of fighting so far. And now, it's Danny's turn to take to the cage.
jab going, Danny. Jab, Danny, jab, Danny. Jab. Jab, Danny.
It soon becomes clear that Danny's outclassed.
Danny. Come, Danny.
Barrington don't look too impressed.
Where's Danny? Just over there. Oh, I've got to give him a piece of my fucking mind.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I'll tell you what. That was fucking pathetic. Pathetic. You threw a high kick to the fucking goal with so much force, the goal was nowhere near you. You spun yourself round. What happened to your fucking groundwork? That went out the fucking window.
Got to work on your stand-up.
Your stand-up's gone out, gone out right out the fucking window, Danny. Right out the fucking window, man. That was shit. That's the worst I've ever fucking seen you, mate. As soon as the guy put you under pressure, you crumbled.
Most stereotypical hard men are all talk and no action. But this bloke definitely follows through with his threats. He won't let anything stand in the way of getting what he wants. Rotterdam's Ahoy Arena is in for a battle. It's the location for this heavyweight terror. His opponent, legendary Dutch fighter Bob Schreiber, has come out of a 3.5-year retirement to take on Baz and is determined to make sure it's worth it.
I do everything to win. Everything. I never quit.
Both men prefer to end their fights with a knockout, so it's going to be brutal.
No, I've wanted this fight from day one, but at least I finally got what I wanted now, and that's it. Yeah. All I want to do now is just go in with that belt, and that's it, man.
And there's
my life story's completed.
The contest will be fought over 2 5-minute rounds, with the winner crowned King of the Ring. With the tension mounting, Baz enters the arena for his final battle. Finally, the waiting's over and the fight's on. 6 months of training is about to be put to the test. It's not long before Baz's violent streak kicks into play. This is looking like a mismatch. But Bob's saved by the bell.
Listen, you can take him. You could have won in that round, but don't worry. He's tired, Barrington. Barrington, he's tired.
Baz starts the second round as he ended the first, on top. But Bob fights back, landing some heavy blows. It looks like Baz may have blown his chance. This is a proper tear-up. It's every man for himself, and it's turning into a street fight, just how Baz likes it. Battered, bruised and bleeding, they both make it to the final bell. It's going to come down to a points decision, and it's on Bob's home turf. I'm not sure Baz has done enough. beef's too much for him. All his hard work's been worth it. The story seems complete for Barrington. He's gone out a winner, and for now, at least, he seems satisfied with his lot.
That's it for me, man. End of.
I'm in Liverpool to meet Stephen French, a notorious gangster from Liverpool who specialised in the perfect crime, robbing drug dealers, known in the underworld as taxation. In the 80s, these streets used to belong to Stephen French. Now, it's one of the most deprived ghettos in the UK, and Stephen is still widely recognised by the locals. In November 2007, he was visiting a friend when he was targeted by a hit squad and chased into the park.
And I took off like Kano, got into the park, right? And I see them close to the trees, I'm there, but then they've come. This is how I know that they were fucking serious individuals, damn. They turned the lights on into the park, and then one of them's got out, and he's obviously got a handgun. The other one, but he's got a long coat on, right? And I've seen him flick his coat, so I know he's got a shotty, yeah? I'm thinking, fuck me, I've got none. And there's a pond over there.
Yeah.
So I've got into the pond. The water's up to there, so you can't see me legs. I've got a 3/4 length coat on, I put it over me, and I'm lying by the rocks. See, I'm right in front of you, but you can't see me. Fucking wicked. Subterfuge and misdirection, right? Two of my oldest friends. And I'm looking through the buttonhole on my coat, and I could see them, right? And I had apprehension, but not fear. And it's a Japanese thing. I've got my phone. I'm hiding the lights on my phone, and I'm saying to the but audio up, just sound your fucking siren. Just sound your siren.
Yeah.
That'll be enough.
That's enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've come out to the pond. I'm wet up to there. Right? And then they've gone, on the fucking floor now, on the floor now. I said, I'm getting on the floor for nobody. My name's Stephen French. I phoned you, I'm not armed, and I'm not getting on the floor. On the floor. I said, I'm not getting down. I'm not getting on the fucking floor. Come and say it to me, I'm not getting on the floor. I survived that attempt. I've survived over 6 or 7 attempts on my life, but they was there to fucking whack me proper.
Yeah.
I had no idea that taking a stroll in the park with Stephen would be so dangerous. French wanted to show me where the front line of the riots were on Upper Parliament Street, but he was feeling uneasy about all the attention we were getting.
The camera draws attention.
Yeah.
I don't want to get, use a professionals. I don't want to get you drawn into my shit. So we'll be quick, in and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good boy.
All right.
Good man. Okay.
After only a few minutes, French pulls the plug. He feels that he's putting himself and me in unnecessary danger. Stephen had agreed to give me a unique insight into his past as an underworld taxman. Now I was on my way to meet him in a secret location in the suburbs. I didn't know it yet, but I was only minutes away from one of the maddest experiences of my life.
I've asked Danny Dyer to meet me here this afternoon, right, with a view to showing him a taxation scenario. These are the things that are actually going on today. They're quite horrific and scary, but this is the insight that I want the viewer to have, and those of the squeamish should look away.
This is the first time a real-life taxation scenario has ever been shown on TV. Stephen was taking a big risk by opening up this side to me, but I got the feeling he was on his own journey to atone for some of the things that happened in the past.
This guy is known as the taxman. His nickname was the Devil, and there was a reason for that, in the fact that, he used to rob drug dealers, and he used to, torture them. I don't know what he used to do to them, but, I need to get a sense of that. Obviously not too much, you know what I mean?
It's time to get into character. It's time for the switch to be flipped. I don't want to scare the guy. I don't want to glamorize the taxation, but I want to show the nitty-gritty, nuts and bolts of what actually used to take place.
Here we go. Bit of taxation. Right, let's have it. So the door's already open, so it's like, okay, sweet, let's go in. Straight away,
with that hand, yeah. Even if you want to start struggling, right? If I put it on you now, Dan, you're gone. I'm only holding you, yeah. Right? But it would be. Yeah?
Straight
lifted.
away.
You're going to be awake for about 3 seconds. You lifted, you put down in a chair, right? And then the individual The people that had him would secure him in the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah? Hands and feet to secure him in the chair. Yeah? Keep him quiet. But they leave his eyes open. I've had some geezers, and they started to mouth off. Blah, 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 blah. Who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. And I just jammed their eye. You get me? Just jammed their eye. And just, you know, give them some sharp pain. Right? And say to them, well, you know, shut up, because next time your eye will come out. Next time I'll pop your eye out. If you want to come out to this unscathed, behave yourself, be respectful. The individual that now had you would be dressed in head to toe in black. They'd have a black balaclava and black gloves on, right? And you wouldn't be able to see who they were. They'd have a really large kitchen knife, yeah? And the first thing to do, would walk over to you and they'd show you the knife and put the knife down, yeah? And then the rhetoric possibly would go something like this. I fucking hate drug dealers. I fucking hate people that sell drugs to children and they ruin communities. But I fucking love money. I'm here to relieve you of your cash. If you don't give me your cash, really horrible, nasty things are going to happen to you. But it's all a matter for you. I don't want to have to harm you. I don't want to have to hurt you. But you're poisoning communities. You're killing people. And you're getting fat and rich off it. And that disgusts me. You disgust me. So it's a matter for you. I've got a phone here. Fresh, clean phone, never been used. You're gonna call your stash minder, whether it's your fucking granny, your ma, your bird, your best pal, and you're gonna make it good. And you're gonna tell them, in about an hour, someone's coming to pick up the money. You're going to have to act like you've never fucking acted before. And if you use any codes, like I know you're referred to as Danny, if you say something like it's Daniel on the phone, I know you're using a code. Don't fucking try any of that shit, because I've been here before. I'm a professional. This is what I do. And this is how the individual will be made to feel. You'll be overwhelmed psychologically. And if you don't do that, this is what's going to happen to you.
Stephen's told us not to broadcast what he's whispering in my ear. It's too upsetting. But I can tell you, it's not something I'll forget.
It's up to you. Something along those lines, Dan, yeah?
Well, I'd pull up the dough immediately. I'd pull up the dough, man. I'd just think...
To my shame, and to my embarrassment, it's stripping them of the dignity. I've had a 17-stone fucking bodybuilder come in and shit his kecks. You get me? Proper mess his trousers. Piss himself because they don't know what's going to happen. And this is why taxation is such a nasty, evil activity. I regret it 100%. And one of the reasons why I'm speaking about it now, I'm being quite graphic about it, is to bring it to the wider public of what it's all about.
Yeah, I've just got a sense of what that could be like, and I just think
you know, if it's done correctly, nobody gets hurt physically. But I actually believe, in retrospect, the emotional and mental damage that it can cause to an individual leaves me ashamed.
I mean, it's hard to feel sorry for a smack dealer, do you know what I mean? But you would think, you know, that is the worst case scenario. I don't see how you come back from that. I can't really understand how anyone wouldn't pull up the dough or wouldn't do as they're told, do you know what I mean? That's freaked me out a little bit. That's done me. I feel a bit sick. I feel like I'm going to chuck my breakfast up.
Stephen's enemies have gone to great lengths to assassinate his character, even tagging the walls with graffiti, accusing him of being a police informer.
Being called the grass is like someone calling you a paedophile. And then once that label's put on you, you're fair game to be shot.
This home footage shows just what he thinks of the person responsible.
A little skulking little bitch that runs around in the evening painting shit on the wall about a man that he's so jealous of, so envious of. The greenness is oozing out of you.
The bitterness against Stephen and his family runs deep with the new generation in Toxteth. I wanted to track down who these kids were that now control the streets, and find out for myself what they think of Stephen. A gang of them agreed to speak, provided their identities were hidden.
I heard he come here the week right there where we're standing now. And he got shot at now, so you tell me if he come through here again, I don't know what would happen. He might have been feared back in the day, but obviously it's 2008 and things have changed and he's not feared no more. Stephen French is a grass. He's a pussy.
These kids were hiding behind their masks, but Stephen still has to take their threat seriously. Today, Stephen has been invited to speak to a delegation of high-profile criminologists and academics to help spread his anti-gun message. In his friend's memory, he plans to open the Andrew John Memorial Skills Centre to prevent teenagers from following in his footsteps.
Will it be a happy ending or one to regret? Success, prison or death, I need to watch how
It's a humbling and a liberating experience to be invited to speak here today.
He hopes the speech will help raise funding for the Skills Centre.
I have to bear responsibility and culpability in the rise of the phenomenon known as gun crime. I'm 6'3", 225 pounds of prime black male. And how could a 10-stone drug dealer protect himself from a guy like me, former British, European and world kickboxing champion? How he did it is he armed himself. 1994, my daughter was born and I had an epiphany. I knew I had to turn my life around. My options were success, death, or jail. Me personally, I want to show them the way to success. I want to show them the road to success. Success as a bricklayer, success as a plumber, success as a carpenter. All areas of success that don't lead to jail or death and don't lead to a life of drugs or pistolero. This is done to shock and horrify, yeah? This is a t-shirt that several young men had made that have made an attempt on my life because I'm standing up to be counted and giving an anti-gun message. R.I.P. Stephen French. Such is my determination, I've changed R.I.P. to really increase the peace. Thank you very much for the time and effort.
In today's gang wars, the rules of engagement have changed radically since Stephen's day. I've learnt that teenage gangs fear no one, and they'll shoot you to prove it. Stephen is nearly 50 years old, but he's lost none of his will to fight. He's going to the ultimate lengths to battle gun crime by putting his own life on the line. I'm just glad I met Stephen now, and not in his day, when he was one of Britain's deadliest men.